Hello everybody, this is Binu Peniel. Today I would love to talk to you about how to reset your poverty mindset. How do you know if you have poverty mindset? I wanted to help you identify or find out if you have a poverty mindset. I want to help you break it once and once for all. It is a curse. It is not going to bless you in any way. I am Binu Peniel. I have worked with people for the last many years in the field of pastoral care and counseling. I'll be able to help you. You need to be free from it. It is a generational baggage. Let me ask you this question first of all. Who are your friends? What kind of job or profession they hold? Are your friends with only broke or jobless, welfare lovers or welfare friendly people? Poverty is intentional, just like abundance. Poverty is not an accident, just like abundance. Just like slavery and apartheid, it's not an accident. It is man-made and it can be removed by the actions of human beings, said Nelson Mandela. A person of good intelligence and sensitivity cannot exist in this society very long without having some anger about the inequality, and it's not just a bleeding heart, knee-jerk, liberal kind of thinking. It is just a normal human reaction to a non-sensual set of values where we have cinnamon-flavored dental floss and there are people sleeping in the street, said George Carlin. Your environment is everything. I grew up in a mindset of survival, in other words, to live one day at a time. One day my father will pay for the tuition, and the next day for the electricity bill, next day he will pay for the house, next day he will pay for the milk person. We lived from paycheck to paycheck, almost like every day. And I have seen people living from one day at a time, 1 month at a time. And there was a lot of alcoholism, there was a lot of bad decisions. There was abuse, no peace, no security, no chance for taking any financial risk, no money for money set apart for days that are not favorable. You know, the days that are like rainy day. There was no saving for that. No money for any startup, no money to take risk, no space for innovation, no saving, etc., no retirement money. This set my mindset connected with money and life. There was no budgeting to help money last longer. There was no dividend growth or multi-stream of income the foreign concept to my life. Blow it all on junk food and act like a victim until the next check arrives or the next money borrowed. I've seen people, even in America, living like that. In many cases, give it all away for pleasing my soul. The only way to change your financial success is to change your environment and change your mindset. Unlearn the learned behaviors and change your approach towards money. It was very hard for me to change the language of poverty from my vocabulary. I'm very frank with you. I'm exposing my life to you. I spent close to 300 plus credit hours as part of my seminary education, but did not spend 0 hours of learning financial wisdom or financial management. We learn our financial understanding from people around us who spend money foolishly and taken foolish actions. The so-called leaders only wanted to train underdogs. The gravity of financial learning is from the wrong side of our life. I personally grew up with the language of poverty life. We cannot afford it. We need to wait for the next week. We don't have the money. It is for the rich people and not for us, etc. These are the victim mindset and victim vocabulary. In order to change financial culture or financial future in your life, you need to change those vocabularies. These are victim mindset and victim vocabulary. In order to change your financial future, you need to change your language. The healthy traditions are passed from generation to generations. The decisions are made very early in life, even when it comes to financial abundance. Financial independence will create financial abundance. Replace your lifestyle from poverty to prosperity, a new way of life. Repetition is the mother of all good skills. There are learned opportunities like DavidRamsey.com. David Ramsey comes on the radio show. I often hear to him, which talks about baby steps, taking financial baby steps for abundance. Check this website. Change your tradition and you will change your financial future. Remember, poverty is a repetition. As children, we learn to talk, eat, walk, behave, and do everything else by watching people around us. Have you ever said, I will never be like? Or swear to do things different from your parents only to find yourself saying or doing those exact things? History repeats itself. Stories repeats. Decisions made without establishing new skills will lead to future and disaster, or it become the decision become a reality. Change your habit and you will change your financial future. I have a 7-year-old daughter. I recently observed that I am teaching her the poverty mindset or implanting the seeds of poverty. I realized the need to groom her for financial success instead of unintentionally grooming her for financial failure. In the same spiritual sense, you will call a generational curse. Help someone else to succeed and you will help change their financial future. Money is looking for a place to go and it has no favoritism. It has no favoritism at all. This insight has come to me very much by observing Indian Christians who are very rarely part of the economic growth of India. If I don't direct the money towards me, or someone else will get sucked by in the thin air. Take action right now. And you can change your financial future forever. You can start today from the bottom. Overcome adversities and poverty and raise up to the top. If you have more money, you can give more money. You have better decision to take. So set aside a little time right now. Read the teaching related with money. It is a learned skill. It is a primary opportunity for you and your family to learn how to duplicate success in your life. You need to take charge of your own rescue. Your net worth is only grows as your self-worth, said Lisa Nichols. My journey started with my spiritual awakening, but it is not sufficient enough for my financial abundance. I was in need of a reset, recharge, and recommitment to set my life free. Your past will be setting on your future until you are done with your past. This is where my psychotherapy and counseling self-work, which help me believe in your infinite unconditional potential. Your only limitations are those set upon by your own self. In your journey of growth, you need a holistic approach which is based on your personal self-improvement, spiritual abundance, relational abundance, and your financial abundance. In order to have some personal growth, you need to change your belief system to set you free from poverty mindset. The power of spiritual awakening is a great start, but everyone needs to have a personal development and a power of mind shift. Each and every one of us have some mindset that we need to set ourselves free from. We cannot hit a moving target. We cannot circle someday. We can circle only Sunday on our calendar. If money is a wrong thing, I do have a negative wrong attitude. Being rich is a wrong place to be, or making money is a wrong thing to do. These are the myths I used to believe at one point. I want you to break those myths in your life. This is a myth I learned early in life. Religion and spirituality give me this wrong ideology. Declare to your soul, being rich is a right place or a right thing to do. Being rich is a right place and a right thing to do. The following are 3 practical steps for your holistic financial liberation. The first one is reset your mindset. When I grew up in India, I had this thought, more for me is not less for anybody. First of all, this is a myth. We need to reset. This idea comes from the communistic ideology. When we create wealth or money, we are producing more, not while we are living in the socialistic isolated village. We live in the interconnected world. Innovation and inventions generate more job and more wealth. We are in a system of generation and growth. Only way we can solve the poverty problem is not to take it from the rich or give to the poor. It is a fundamental financial mistake. There are better alternatives to grow everybody.